there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. In today's class, we're going to cover several recent requests. They're not necessarily related to each other, but we have so many wonderful questions and requests coming in. I want to cover a few more than just one in today's class so that you don't have to wait as long to get help with your word. If you want even faster response times for your words, you can join as a channel member. You can click the join button and see the membership perks that we offer. Channel members can ask at any time during the week, and I cover their words for them each Sunday so they don't have to wait. They can also come and attend that class live and ask questions and get help and feedback. So that's something you might want to check out. It's a great way to support the YouTube channel. All right, let's take a look at these requests. First request was for the word crazy. Let's look at it, break it down, and help you pronounce it easily in your speech. So the word crazy has two syllables, cray and z. The stress is on the first syllable, cray. We see that marked in the dictionary with a little line before the first syllable. What to watch out for in crazy is that the vowel A is a diphthong in American English. So you don't want just one sound, not cray, but cray, crazy. So I rewrote that for you here with the letters AY just to help you think of lengthening on that. And then the letter Y says the E, tense E sound in this word, crazy, crazy. So even though I'm short and unstressed, I don't have a lot of time for that vowel, I still need to say tense. Watch out that you don't want it to sound like crazy or craza. You don't want it to become a relaxed, unstressed vowel. Next word, we have the word fatigue. Fatigue has second syllable stress, so while crazy is long and short, fatigue is short and long. So teague is the stress syllable. Again, we have our tense E sound, which I rewrote with two E's. We do occasionally spell that with letter I. That's a little bit more rare in English. Usually we spell that with EE or EA, the tense E sound. Anytime a word has second syllable stress, I recommend starting and practicing on that stress syllable, then adding your unstressed first syllable. For example, for fatigue, you would say teague, fatigue. That helps you get the rhythm and helps you really reduce that vowel. So even though we have a letter A here, we have the vowel schwa, the sound, and it's very short and reduced. I don't want a lot of length there. If I say fa or fatigued, it's going to sound wrong. I just a quick light touch reduced vowel, fatigue, fatigue. Then our next word request was querulous. We have first syllable stress, and even though this looks like the same spelling as query or question, you can hear those vowels are all different. In querulous, it's the air diphthong. So I would build from that, starting with air, where, quare. Then our less both have schwa vowels, so just light and short reduced vowels on those. Querulous, querulous. Good. Let's add some additional words. So we had crazy, fatigue, and querulous. I'm going to go to my list and cover a few more in today's class. So the next request that came in recently was for the words atmosphere and atmospheric. So atmosphere, we'll handle that one first. The word atmosphere has first syllable stress. The IPA you're going to see looks like this. We have the a, black cat vowel, for our first vowel, just like the word at. Atmosphere. What we do here is there is a T there, but I don't say atmosphere with a released T. Because the next syllable starts with an M, I'm going to use what's called a stop T. I move up to make the T, but I release into the M. So rather than atmosphere, it sounds like atmosphere, atmosphere. Letter O says vowel schwa again, or sound. Then we have the letters PH, say the F sound, and finally ERE says ear, just like my ear. So rewriting that, I would say Atmosphere. Again, with our stopped T. Then when we change to atmospheric, the syllable stress changes, and we have stress on the fear syllable, secondary stress on at. And then we add our ick syllable. So atmospheric, we go short, short, long, short, atmospheric. Still the same pronunciation of all the vowel sounds and consonant sounds between atmosphere and atmospheric. I didn't mention it on our earlier words, but I do always say in our Word of the Day videos that you want to practice your word both by itself and in some short phrases, because what you'll find is maybe you master the word and the pronunciation when you're just saying it alone, but then when you go to use it, it may not come out correctly. You can build up skills by practicing it in some short phrases. So for example, for crazy, you might say a crazy idea, a crazy day, I had a crazy week, he's really crazy, building it into some short phrases so that you naturally can practice that. I'm not going to give examples for our other words today, but trying to use it naturally, how you would use it in everyday speech, is a great way to build that skill. Let's look at a couple more words. So we also had a request for the word increasingly. Let's look at increase first. So increase is an example. We talk about this often, that it can be either a noun or a verb. So if I say increase as a noun, then I have first syllable stress. I'm gonna I had an increase in viewers. There was an increase in COVID-19 cases. The in is long and the crease is short. If I say it as a verb, then the in is short and the crease is long. Increase. We need to increase how often we're checking in. We need to increase our sales. We want to increase the number of vaccinations. So the stress changes depending on noun and verb. I have a number of videos demonstrating this with other similar words. It's, again, good to practice them in some short phrases so you can get that rhythm. Then when we change to increasingly, let's just go ahead and erase here so it's clearer. Increasingly has second syllable stress, so it's more like the verb. Increasingly, we have our lax is sound, then the stress syllable has a tense E sound, crease. Ing has the NG, and then our li. So rewriting that, I would say increasingly. Not too much else to note about this word. Again, trying some phrases, it's increasingly difficult to do that. We have increasingly more division in the country, etc. Okay, I think we'll wrap it up there for now. We've covered a few of your words. If you have a word you'd like to see as part of the Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments. I'll add it to my list and I'll cover it for you in a future class. Again, if you're a channel member, you can get that. I will cover it for you on Sunday each week, and you can attend live and ask your questions there as well. You don't have to be a channel member to join our Friday live question and answer classes. That's every Friday at 12 o'clock Seattle time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. You can attend, type your questions in the comments, and I'll answer them for you live. We talk about words, sound pronunciation, accent patterns, intonation, anything to help you improve your overall fluency and American accent. Thanks so much, those of you who have subscribed to the channel, joined our Facebook groups, given me suggestions, comments, and questions. Do keep those coming in the comments. I really like sharing resources. Oftentimes you'll ask me something where I do have a video already explaining that to you, and I'm happy to give you the link so you can check that out. Thanks so much for watching today. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. Speech modification, Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again tomorrow.